In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Gospel reading this morning speaks to the moment in which we find ourselves. Jesus is not close when his friend Lazarus dies. He cannot be at the bedside. His journey to Bethany is somehow delayed. He arrives to comfort his friends, and meets full on with Martha's frustrations and resentment. At the tomb, Martha worries that events will have taken their course. She has no idea how a different ending to this story is possible. No one understands. No one expects life to come out of death. No one grasps that Jesus is the life-giving power of God. As our movements are curtailed, and the access to our usual conviviality is limited, we find that our access to the sacrament, which we take for granted, is interrupted. We wait with Martha and Lazarus for the life-giving presence of Christ that can transform and sustain us. Even before Lazarus is raised, Jesus tells Martha, "I am the resurrection and the life." The dynamic life of the age to come is no longer a future expectation, but a present reality, on earth as it is in heaven. In the coming weeks we will grieve that our access to the sacramental presence of Christ is denied. This will be particularly hard over the Holy Triduum, the 3 days that begin on the evening of Maundy Thursday and take us through to Easter Day. Our epistle reading, however, encourages us to live according to the Spirit, to anticipate by our lives the world that God is longing into being. It is in this attitude, the attitude of the Spirit, that we need to find the presence of Christ in these days. It is there we will find life and peace. Those of us who have visited the tomb of Lazarus in Bethany, now the Arab town of El Azariah, the place of Lazarus, will remember the dark at the bottom of a gloomy rock pit. It is in the depths of that pit that the call of life-giving, faithful love was heard. "Can these dry bones live?" asks Ezekiel. "The Spirit of God dwells in you," answers St. Paul.